Good afternoon all, it's Cheshire Auto Locksmiths here, www.cheshireautolocksmiths. As you can see today, we're doing completely lost the red and the blue key for a Piaggio 500. It's a very late scooter this because it's on the laser keys, and here's the two keys. Gentleman lives over in London and he posted me over his key card code, which is, and from the code under my finger there I was able to cut to code these two new keys. I've got two new chips there that will be going inside these keys. What we had to do is, because a seat was locked and he couldn't open the seat, send the keys over to London. He then opened the seat and removed his Magneto Manelli throttle body, which is there. It's an MIU1. That's the actual throttle body on this particular model. I'm just trying to get that so you can see that again. You did see it before, I'm sure of it. There you go. MIU1. Now, once we've got the throttle body in our custody, what we do is lay it on its side and we actually plug into the prongs in there a selection of the wires. Just try and get it. There you go. 4 wires plug in, and we're able to extract the EEPROM information, which is then transferred over to your chip. This machine does pretty much all of it, and normally does a good job. So we've got 4 wires plugged in, we're plugged into the back of the machine, and that computer at the back is just some of our cut to code diagnostic equipment. Okay, as you can see on the screen, I've got the Magneto Manelli MIU1 on my screen there, and we're on the right details. MIU1, MIU2 and MIU4. There's all these models, so if you're on a GTS, that's what you want to be looking for, the model number on your throttle body or ECU assembly. Some of them are called Magneti Marelli, and again there's lots of codes for them, and we can also do the EFI technology. Okay, so once we got to this stage, we press continue. It's just telling me it's going to be charging me quite a lot of money for this. Communication is successful. It's reading the EEPROMs. EEPROM is successful, recognise is successful, press continue to produce a transponder. What we do now, we get one of the transponders and we just, I have a little bit of blue tack in there, stick the transponder in there, and again I press continue and click onto key 1, and this will take the red key data out of the system. There you go, that's successful. What I tend to do now, I just exit this process and I'll go back and just see what data we've actually got on this chip. First of all, I'm just going to place that chip over here out of the way, and I'm going to get the other blank chip because this guy wants 2 keys, and I'm just going to show you the difference here, that what we've actually achieved here. I'm sorry about the camera being all over the place. There we go. I'm going to just read this chip and say we've got the chip in there and we're reading it. That's telling us it's a blank T5, which the other one was a moment ago. Now we'll just get the one that we've got the EEPROM details on there, pop it in there, press back and press read, and that should come up with, there you go. There's the data on that chip. It's a type 11 chip and ready to rock and roll. So now we've actually managed to create a chip for this scooter. So what I'm going to do now is copy that information onto a T5 and put the other blank chip in there. Blank chip's gone in, as you can see, and press continue. Again, that's done. So what I'll do now again is just exit and just double check that my work has been done before we dispatch. There's a chip, details on the first chip. Okay, pull that chip out and I'll place it over there on my keyboard. I'll get this second chip and place it back in there, and just double check, like I say, if you can make a mental note of that. 5F C8 FF 49 FC C9 BD 7D. It's a top line that I'm most interested in. Just go back and go to read. Again, this is the second chip. 5F C8 FF 49 FC C9 BD 7D. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how we do a lost key scenario when you've got no keys. Piaggio will sell you a brand new one of these. They'll sell you 2 new keys with chips. They'll also sell you a new ignition, and it comes in at a cost between £450 and £500 depending on your dealership and the mood. Okay, yes, you are getting all brand new equipment, but there's actually nothing wrong with that equipment if your keys have just been lost. I do this, I charge £220, and that is all done and dusted. All you've got to do is post me that, like this gentleman has from London. He knows a good deal when he sees one, saved himself a lot of money, a little bit of messing around, but we've got two keys that will work on his scooter. Thanks for watching, and again, www.CheshireAutoLocksmiths.co.uk.